Alright, what we're going to do today is show y'all how to transplant these plants after you get them going in grow bags. There's a little trick to it. Took me a few times to put stuff in the ground before I finally came up with the easy way. But I got 4 peppers right here, some of the camelots. Made some really nice peppers on them already. Beautiful stuff. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and cut the peppers off before I put them in the ground. And if you notice, I got them propped up with sticks right here while they were in the bags. I saw Stacks this morning, watched one of his videos up in Wisconsin where he staked up his tomatoes just with an old stick. So good to see that I'm not the only one using this kind of thing. It works. Basically, you just use what you got to work with sometimes. But what we're going to do is we're going to take them and put them in this row right here down beside the potatoes. I planted some okra, and this row came up real spotty, not a whole lot in it. So what I'm going to do is take this row and use it for miscellaneous peppers, eggplants, tomatoes, whatever I got extra. And don't worry, Misty, I'm going to have plenty of okra. I got it in 2 more garden spots, and it came up pretty good. So we're going to make some okra. But what I'm going to do right now is show y'all how to stick these bags in the ground without the bag. This is all the peppers that come off of them 4 plants. There's some really nice looking bell peppers there. These are X3R camelots. They're a hybrid bell pepper. Supposed to make a right good size one. This is what I was going to grow for the biggest pepper contest. Some of these were still growing, but I decided to go ahead and get them off. We're going to stick these things in the ground and then see if I can't go ahead and make a big whopper. Alright, so you tried to beat the weather, went ahead and got your plant started in the bag, and it stayed too cold. You still couldn't get them outside, and they kept on growing. Now that this size right here, and you want to put them outside, and trying to figure out how to get them in the ground. And first time I did it, I set the bag in the ground and then tried to cut the bag away from it. And that'll work, but it's not real easy. So what I ended up doing was take a knife and go around the bottom. Cut a couple of roots, it ain't gonna hurt nothing. And what you want to do is cut the bottom away. If anything falls out, no big deal. Then you're going to take the bag and set the bag right there in the ground. You see how it's already starting to loosen up? Then you can take your knife, pull it away. That's a whole lot easier than trying to put it in the ground in the bag and then trying to pull the bag away from it. Now we got it in there, we got it right at ground level. Don't want to put it too deep because it's a pepper. Make sure you push your dirt up around it real good, fill in all them air holes. Come back and water it in real good. Stand your stick up straight. Matter of fact, it might help if I just tied that one. But I've got some small cages that I used for tomatoes the last couple of years. I'll get a couple of them. I got 4 spots right here. So I'll put my little, what used to be tomato cages around my peppers. And they'll do just fine. Alright, we're going to try it one more time in slow motion, if that's possible. Just take your knife, cut the bottom of your bag right here. Naturally, the lower you can cut it, the better off you'll be. But you're not going to hurt anything. Take your plastic, loosen it up just a little bit. Set it right down in the hole. Make sure you got your hole about ground level. If it was a tomato, you're going down 3, 4, 5 inches if you want to. But peppers, they don't need to be set deep. And there you go. You got a nice, healthy plant. Beautiful root mass around it. Put it in some good soil. I had already fertilized this row when I planted the okra. So it doesn't need any fertilizer right now. Just fill in around it. And that's all there is to it. So you can do that with a 1 gallon, 3 gallon, 5 gallon. Naturally, the bigger you get, the heavier it's going to be and the harder it's going to be to work with. But that's how I do it. Alright, I'm about to finish up these 3 red habaneros right here. Same situation, just cut the bottom real quick. They haven't been in the bags probably a few weeks, not long enough to build up roots all the way to the bottom, so they're gonna want to come apart a little bit, which ain't no problem. You're just gonna pick them up, set them right in here, and since they are so small, you just pull your bag right up over the top of it. Now how cool is that? You can't do that with a 5-gallon bucket with them black plastic pots, and these grow bags are really pretty cheap, you know, depending on how many you buy, what your shipping and stuff is, you know, 25, 30, 35 cents, something like that a piece. Not bad at all. Again, that's all there is to it. Grow bags are really easy to work with. You get them in a box, they're all laying down, they're in a pack of 10. They don't take up any space till you get ready to use them. And if something happens and your plant dies, you just dump it out, use the bag again. And if you're in a situation where you want to, you know, grow it out completely, like in a greenhouse, you just grow it till it's finished, take your plant out, wash the bag out, use it again. These, matter of fact, these right here were the second time being used. I think they had cucumbers or either some of that iceberg lettuce that didn't want to head up, one or the other. But this is my second use out of these bags right here, so they're no good anymore, but they've done a good job. Well, finished up. That's my 3 red habaneros. Got 4 Camelot X3R bell peppers. I put 2 Black Beauty eggplants, and this thing right here is a sweet baby girl that one of my buddies gave me. So I only had 1 odd plant, so I stuck it down here. Got it planted pretty deep, so she ought to do just fine. And this is what's going on with the potatoes. Potato bugs trying to eat up everything. And a bunch of juveniles, so I've held them off as long as I could. Time to go get some Ortho Max and put them out of their misery. And while I'm down here, I'll just show you the other side of this potato garden. This is my best garden spot right here. Waiting on these potatoes to get done, so get them out of here and get something else planted. But this is 3 rows of tomatoes, various type, too many to name. And my tomato stakes, I don't think I got them quite as big as what Misty's got there in Tennessee, but I'll do better next time. And then we got a little row of some eggplant that the bugs are trying to eat up, a few peppers on the end, and then I just planted a little row of salad right there just to see what it do. Kind of wet on that side, but it never hurts to try. So that's what we got going on right now. Y'all look at them grow bags. They're really easy to work with. I'd recommend them to just about anybody, especially if you only got, you know, a few plants out back or something like that, and you got a short growing season. Go ahead and get them started in the grow bags, and lengthen the amount of time you have to grow, especially with peppers, since they take a little bit longer. So thank y'all for watching. Have a good day, and God bless you.